super excited. I got a present in the mail, another one of my Paradise Fibers Fiber of the Month Club packages. And I haven't done one of these unboxings in a really long time. Actually, I don't think I've even opened June's package, and I opened July's and looked at it and was like, and then set it to the side and haven't done anything with it. But I'm thinking August. We'll do this on film and see what's in here. It actually came in the mail on Saturday, but of course the post office is only open until noon. So by the time I got the message that it was delivered, it was afternoon. So I couldn't go get it. And of course, post office is closed on Sunday. So I actually went to the post office yesterday, which was Monday, to grab it, but I had to work all day, so I just had to set it to the side. And so today, Tuesday, I finally get to actually open my package. So super excited. First thing to note here, check out the packaging. It's dinosaur themed, I guess. And so the package is super cute. Can't even handle that. I love it, love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in and see what's inside. Grab my scissors. We know from many, many months that I cannot open these packages to save my life. But let's go ahead and trim open the top without slicing and dicing anything inside. All right. Ooh. All right, so first view in the package looks like this, but like always, let's go ahead and start with the card and see what that has to say. So our theme for this month is Dino Party. And it says, in our bag, we have some fiber, Riddle, which is a green color, a merino, bamboo, and tweed blend. Ooh, I love things like that. It's about 3.5 ounces. I love the way, like yarn with fiber with like the tweed flex in it. I love the way that it spins up. Especially since when it spins up, you look at it and you're like, oh, it's kind of chunky. I don't know if I really like it. But then you set the twist and you're like, oh, best yarn ever. Then we have a legacy one, which is purple, so green and purple, very, very Barney the dinosaur, which is also merino, bamboo, and tweed. So it looks like about 6 ounces total, 3 of each. There is a stash tee, of course, plastic safety eye. So I wonder if our project is making something out of our yarn, like a little dinosaur or something. A dino stitch marker and a vinyl sticker. And of course, if you're part of the club, I think I've said this before, you do get a 10% off code for regular priced fiber. Is it regular priced? On all Paradise Fibers brand fiber. You have to have a code, put it in 10% off. And then you can also order, like pre-order the fiber that comes in the package a lot of the time because it's not released yet. And so you get kind of dibs on it for that first month, and then everybody else can buy it after the month is over, as long as there are supplies remaining. And then let's take a look at what our project is. A little more information on this yarn. So here's apparently what it looks like spun up. So inspired by cultural expressions, jokes, they're defining folklore. Okay, folklore. Inspired by cultural expressions, jokes, beliefs, legends, myths, music, dance traditions, beliefs, and stories passed through generations by word of mouth. Merino's soft strength, bamboo's subtle sheen, and a smattering of tweed create our newest magical blends, aptly named Folklore. The blends can easily be spun from the fold or directly from the top to create a strong and soft yarn. If you'd like to achieve a yarn like the ones pictured here, split each color into 2 equal portions and spin each portion onto its own bobbin. Ply like colors together, set the twist, and you're ready to express your creativity. So what I usually do, instead of spinning 2 separate bobbins, I'll spin all the singles together, and then I'll ply it into a center. Oh, my yarn's back here. Work. I'll take all my singles and I'll cake them up into a center pull ball, and then I'll spin from the outside and from the inside, and then that way I don't have to deal with like one set of singles being longer than the other. Usually I can get it pretty close to the same length, but there's still always a little bit of I don't know. I'm always off a little bit. But anyways, so that's usually what I do instead of doing 2 separate bobbins. Put that away. All right, Let's see. I was trying to read from it upside down. Didn't work too well. Let's see. We achieved approximately 135 yards in each colorway at about 13 wraps per inch, making them a DK or a light worsted. These delightful blends offer a squishy yarn with a ton of character, perfect for any knitting, crocheting, weaving, or felting project. What will you create with the Folklore blends? All right, so I was right about the dinosaurs. How cute are those? They look like they're crocheted. Desk dinos. Create something small, adorable, and colorful to liven up your desk this month. These quick and easy crochet dino toys will bring joy to all. Use the included safety eyes to make your dino come to life. In order to make these amigurumi pets, you'll need a DK weight yarn, about 11 wraps per inch, a size 3.5 millimeter crochet hook, safety eyes, and fiber fill. These 3 adorable prehistoric creatures follow classic amigurumi techniques. I hope I'm saying that right. I think I am. And really are a doddle to make? I said a doodle to make. I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Really are a doddle to make. That's a new phrase. Each separate piece is started with the magic ring and worked in simple double crochet with easy increases and decreases to create the different shapes. Why not present your favorite as an extra special present to a loved one? So that's a free pattern on Ravelry by Irene Strange. If you want to go check those out. I don't think I'm gonna make the project from this. I mean, they are cute, but amigurumi is not my favorite because you have to crochet so tightly. My hand starts to cramp after a little while. And I don't know how it's put together, but I hate the finishing. Like, I hate sewing the little pieces together. And they've got lots of little pieces, but they are super cute if you're interested in trying those guys out. All right, let's go ahead and dive into the bag and see what we got. So let's start with some fiber. Pull this one out first in the little organza bags. I love these because I always keep them. And then I use them for separating fiber for spinning projects. So you can see, like, in the back, I'll usually make like 100-gram balls of fiber. But if I need to transport it, like I'm going to a farmer's market or something and I want to be on the go, or if I've done so much of it that I know I'm not going to be able to spin it up for a while, I'll put it in little organza bags. Oh, how cute is this? So looking at the picture, I was a little, I don't want to say worried. I don't know which one's better. But looking at, like, the picture of the fiber, it looked kind of bright, and I'm not a real bright color sort of person, but it's this really nice kind of like matte green color. And it's got a couple different shades in here. I don't know if you can see it on camera really well, but there's like a lighter or like a lighter, brighter green and then kind of a darker green. And so it makes a really nice heathered effect. And then plus it's got the little the little flecks of tweed, as I'm combining words here together, that are in like this orangey red and yellow sorts of color. I saw maybe even a purple in there. I don't think there's a purple. It's more like yellow and orange. But look at that. How pretty is that? It is nice and soft. Again, it's merino and bamboo, so I wouldn't expect anything different. So that's really, really pretty. All right, let's set that one to the side. Take a look at the other one. The other one they put, I think, in a paper bag. Open that. Yep, here's the purple. It's got that same kind of heathered look to it, so it's not like bright coming at you purple. Let me see if I can find the end of it. There we go. And that's what that looks like. And so again, it's got kind of a little bit of, like, it's hard to see on the screen. It's kind of a lighter purple. And then you can see there's a darker purple and then there's kind of like the darker shiny purple, which I bet is the bamboo. And this one has tweed of like kind of bright pops of pink and little like lighter colors of pink. And I see a few darker purple bits in there as well. So this is also going to spin up really, really nicely, I think. I've been doing a few different tweed yarns lately, and they just look really, really nice. I love the texture. It's got a little bit of texture to it, but not too much. I do find when spinning up the ones that have the flecks of tweed in it, though, you really do want to ply it. As singles, the tweed sometimes kind of like fluffs and hangs off. It's really plying it together that grabs the tweed and holds it in place. So I don't recommend leaving it as singles when spinning stuff like this. Look how pretty that is. All right, that's so cute. All right, so I'm gonna set it to the side too. Let's check what else is in the bag. Of course, have to have our little extra notions pouch. That's really cute. It's got little hearts all over it. These I haven't really figured out what to use them for, although I think I should start keeping all my stitch markers in these. I've got a Stash Tea Elderflower Citrus. That actually sounds kind of good. I might have to try that. And just a very basic sheep sticker. That's cute. It's a little disappointing. Usually they're a little bit more clever. And then I'm not gonna pull them all out, but they gave me 4 safety eyes with the little backing on it. And then there's a stitch marker buried in here. That's so cute. It's a little dinosaur. Oh, it's adorable. Yeah, no, I love the stitch markers that they send because it's nice to have, it's just one, so you don't have like a whole set of like the same thing and you get bored of them. But I also have a tendency to lose my stitch markers, like I'll set them down and be like, oh, where'd that go? So it's nice to have a continuous supply coming in, but he is super cute. All right, so to recap, we have our purple and our green fiber, 3 ounces of each. I'm a little bit sad that's not 3.5 ounces because I usually try to spin up things in 100-gram balls, but that's okay, it'll be a little bit short, not a big deal. Then we had our notions pouch with our tea, our sticker, our safety eyes, and our little dino stitch marker. So super cute. Can't wait to actually get that on the wheel. So I'll spin that up. I'll try to spin that up this week so I can put it in this week's vlog so you can see what it turned out looking like. All right, well, I've got another project that I'm gonna go start. I don't know how far I'm gonna get on it, but I have a hankering to do something fiber related that's not yarn related. So we'll see how the project starts. I don't think I'm gonna finish it this week. But if it turns out okay, later this week I might share with you what I'm working on. All right, so see you in a bit. All right, so today is, I don't even remember at this point, Wednesday, and we've got a front coming through, so it's getting ready to storm. So I want to come out here and check on the sheet. Hang on, let me lock my gate back up for a second. Sorry about that skip. I stopped and chatted to the person who owns the land. She was out checking on her sheep. Well, I guess, yeah, he's still really skinny, but he is filling out some. I think we're going in the right direction. Let's see if I can get around in front. I want to check her face. I mean, she's obviously doing fine. She's up and around. She's eating. She's happy. I might have to do a little cleaning. Come here, baby girl. My goodness. Sorry if they keep going out of frame. I'm watching them and not the camera. Patches, look at me over here, buddy. I must have to just zoom in and use my camera to look. She's not going to let me go any closer. Patches. I can't wait to get her over with the other ladies. All right, let me me see if I can catch her. So no go with the catching. I'm not gonna stress her out in this heat. I think she's okay. Patches, what are you doing to yourself? I always try to tell people that sheep are not stupid, they're not just looking to die, and yet these guys are trying to prove me wrong. Alright guys, we're gonna go on a hunt because I think I'm missing a sheep. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big ladies. I've got one little buddy who looks very sad. Hi monkey. How you doing, bub? Now I've got this lady. But where's their other friend? Because usually these 3 guys are together non-stop. Come on, I want to see you get up. Come on, get up, up, up. Eek, eek, get up. Are you my boy? How are you? Doop, doop, doop. Is your gurgly? Oh, you poor puppy. Come on. Hang on. Alright, hang on. It's my Weather, who had smushy poops the other day. Got him up. He's not real happy with me, though. You okay, buddy? Alright, walk around for a little bit, okay? I know, buddy. Alright, we gotta go find this other sheep. So let's try the shade on the other side, because that's where they also like to sit. Oh goodness, buddy. Okay. Are you okay, little buddy? I don't know if she's stuck or if she's just hiding. We're gonna get her out though. Alright, so I got her out from behind the tires. I don't think she was actually stuck. Like, I think she's just refusing to move. But she's got some pretty smushed butt. So I don't know if she's having tummy troubles or if that was just because she thought she was stuck and couldn't move. I don't know. But she did not want to get up. I had to really grab her and stand her up. I know, precious. My Weather did get up and move on his own though, after he had laid down. So I think I'm gonna go get some cord and maybe just drench these guys rather than doing all their water, because I think my big ladies are okay. I know, poor thing. Tell the people how you feel. Huh? Alright, so I'm gonna keep her standing for a little while. I don't want her to lay right back down. Alright, we'll check in later. Alright, so a little bit of a sheep update. I was right. The 2 little lambs yesterday did unfortunately pass away. Yeah, it was sad. The one was already gone when I got there. I could tell when I pulled up it was laying down. The other one had gone kind of between the shed and the tree, so she had moved from yesterday, but we had a big storm go through, and so she was still alive when I got there, but I couldn't get her to eat or drink. I tried giving her a cord. I tried giving her a drench of like vitamins and minerals, but she couldn't even hold her head up. So I just kind of sat with her until she was gone. Got them both buried, which is really, really sad, but is what it is. But anyways, so that has kind of motivated me to make sure I'm getting done all the chores that I know I want to get done. And I've got some other stuff that I'm going to do a little bit later this week related to kind of preemptive sheep stuff. But my first chore, well, first of all, got to my field number 1. I'll see if I can turn you around here. And I pulled up, and usually these guys hang out in the back, but they've been the last couple of days hanging out more toward the front part of the field, which is fun. But I saw Veritas and Patches was nowhere to be seen. I'm like, oh my God, if something happened to my other lamb, like, I'm done, forget it. but she was just standing in the shade. But so she's doing okay. But I came back here. Let me zoom you out here. Came back here to the shed, and if you guys remember, we had this filled with kind of some manky water that comes off the roof when it rains. So I've got this all scooped out. I had to do it by hand until it was shallow enough that I could actually tip the whole thing. So I got that all emptied out. I didn't bring a scrub brush because I didn't think about it, but I think what I'll do is bring a scrub brush tomorrow and then get it refilled with some fresh water, or I might just scrub it out, leave it as is, and then pull that little water container out of the shed and put it outside and just keep filling that with water. Haven't decided yet, but that might be the plan. All right, so I think these guys are all done, and I'll head over to see the other sheep. So here we have our other ladies. She was just eating through a hole in the fence, so I'm gonna have to come and weed whack the other side of the fence line. But I'm kind of hoping, I feel really, really bad for her because she spent all of her time with the other Leicesters, and they're really vocal, so they're always kind of bleating to each other, but she doesn't really hang out with the big girls. So I'm kind of hoping if I come out and spend a little, because the big girls follow me around, and so if I spend some time out here kind of following the little girl, maybe she'll feel like a part of the flock. I feel bad for her not having her little buddies anymore. So the little girl that's left is number 7. Number 16, who was my favorite, was one of the ones that we lost, as well as our Wether. So we'll either have to keep a Wether from the spring babies or get a new Wether for the ram. We don't have to choose right now. We'll decide when we get to it, but here's our much diminished flock.
Nah. Nah. Nah.
All right, so this is what I have left of the Corid solution that I mixed up as a drench. This is a quart jar. So what I did has the 2-cup mark on the side. So I filled it with 2 cups of water. I guess actually I probably overfilled a little bit. And then I put in, I think it was 90 milliliters of Corid, and that made a drench. I could feed them directly, but I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just like super nervous now. I'm gonna empty this into their water, and then I'll probably bring a little bit more tomorrow just to bring it up to the proper amount, because I've got a 50-gallon waterer that's about half full right now. So I think between the 90 milliliters that's in here, if I add another, what, 25, another 35-ish milliliters of Corid, that ought to be the right dose for their waterer. So, all right, I'm gonna go empty this and then look at the ladies one more time and then head out. Hey guys, it's another farmer's market Saturday, yay. This time we're in Urbana. It's like 6:30 something, I don't think it's 6:40 yet. And I'm all ready except for packing the car, which is my favorite part, yay. Yeah, right, anyway, I really don't want to, but part of being an adult, sometimes you have to do things just because you tell yourself you have to. But anyway, so gotta get the car packed. I feel a little guilty. I didn't do any market prep this week, like nothing. I didn't even fully unpack my car from last time, so I've just got that stuff, this table over here that I need to pack up, but I have to rearrange what's already in there. There's a few more bins. No idea how I'm gonna get everything to fit, because it seems like I, for a while, was making more and more and more stuff, and yet didn't have any more stuff. And then now all of a sudden that I haven't really done anything, it's like all multiplied. I don't know where it's coming from. Yeah, so good times. So I gotta figure out how to get it in the car. My big lesson from last time is I have got to have my bench. I need something to sit on. So that's gonna go in there however it fits. If we have to like strap it to the roof, it's coming with us. So yeah, I've got like 20 minutes to get everything all packed up and grab anything last that I want before I head out the door. But like I said, I didn't do any market prep, didn't tag any new fiber, didn't make anything. Well, I made new stuff, but I didn't like tag it. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll check in a bit. Guys, I am a Tetris master. All right, so I got my stool in. I've got 3 of these guys, 4 crates, 3 baskets, my signs, my tent, all of my weights. I don't know if you can see, it's all foggy. I've got my toolbox with like my square and all my stuff in it. Got 2 of these boxes. I don't know if I said it already. I've got 1 in the back, 2 here, all my other props, my project bag, and my mannequin is in there. The only thing I couldn't fit was my spinning wheel, so I brought a drop spindle. Also, if you notice, my big grids are not in there this week. I just didn't feel like wrestling with them. All pure laziness, but I'm all ready to go with a few minutes to spare. We'll go feed the dogs, grab some water, and we are on the road. All right, so farmers market's all over. I had a pretty good day overall. I think this is one of my favorite booth setups that I've had so far. I was just really pleased with the way everything looked, and it was pretty easy because I wasn't hauling around those grid panels, but I'm not ready to give up on those yet because I think I can fit more on them. I just got to figure out how to fit them in the car better and haul them around. But didn't do too great sales-wise, though I did have a lot of people who were looking at yarn and like, oh, I know somebody who would love this. Or, you know, like this hat or this scarf, but I'm not quite ready to think about cold weather clothes yet and things like that, which totally understandable. So not too worried about that. But I'm definitely thinking about putting together some examples of patterns like what can I make with one of these? Just so people have a better idea if they are gift giving. Like how much somebody would want for a hat or a sweater or things like that. Because it's always funny when somebody grabs like 1 skein of yarn and they're like, is this enough for a sweater? Oh, no. No, it's not, my friend. But anyways, so that's something to keep in mind for next time, especially as we're getting toward gift giving season or going to the bigger markets and craft fairs and things like that. So that was nice. So here I am at my field now. I emptied out the car, you can see, and grabbed some pellets and minerals just because I had to refill some of the guys. But I'm here at field number 1 with the URAM patches and the URAM. Oh my gosh, let's try this again. With the ULAM patches and where I toss my ram. He's still been looking under the weather, a little bit skinny, but he's always been up, like eating, like I'm watching him right now, wandering around and eating. He's just super, super skinny. So this is the 2nd day that he's gotten a little B12, not shot, but like oral B12, as well as some Nutri-Drench and some extra pellets and things like that. So we're just trying to beef him up a little bit, because if we've got breeding season coming up and he's still kind of wimpy, my big girls are not going to be interested in him at all, and I'm worried that they'll beat up on him and that'll just be an absolute disaster. So I'm going to go check on him. I'll get you some closer footage and we'll get him some pellets and some minerals and check. All right, hang on just a second. So I'm trying to get around in front of Patches because she is looking like she has a new hairdo. And I'm trying to figure out, yeah, go ahead and pee. She's hurt herself again. But what are you doing to yourself? Child. Looks like she's okay, but like her wool's like tufting off the top of her forehead. It makes me wish that I really had my own land, and so then that way I wouldn't have to worry about, ugh, they dumped their bowl of baking soda. Oh, of course. There you go, guys. Oh, hi, Veritas. Oh my goodness. It's the first time he's ever come up to me. I think because he's been getting grain the last couple of days. See, now that he knows I don't have any food, he's like, whatever, see ya. Not interested. Here are Patches. Let me see if I can corner her. Slow down, guys. You are a hot mess, little lady. Look at that. Big old tuft on the top of her head. Yeah. You can see how skinny he is. I mean, like, look at those hip bones in the back. But he's definitely perky. And again, I wish it was on my own land, my own house, and that way I could check on them 2, 3, 4 times a day. Getting comfy. All right. Well, I think they're as good as they're gonna get. I'll go check on my other lamb who was not feeling well the last couple days. And we'll see how she's doing. So update before we go to the other field. I found some grain and put it out just so they could get a couple extra bites. And got Patches close enough to see what was up with her hairdo. And she's got a bald patch on the top of her head. Just like the front of her face, although it's less pink, so I don't know if it just pulled the wool out or I don't know. But and like a little scrape like on her ear. So whatever she got caught on or whatever tried to get her really did a number on her face. I still haven't been able to figure out what it was. It's driving me nuts. But like I said a few minutes ago, that's why I really want my own place. I want to be able to have the land so they can be right there. I can control the circumstances because again, I don't know. Now I guess you would have seen it because I did take a video of it. I think one of the reasons why I lost that other lamb was because she got herself caught in those tires, and she also had a squishy butt, so she could have been sick too. But I don't know how long she was laying there. Like, she wasn't being crushed, but usually sheep like to go forward and not backward. And so if she thought she was stuck and was laying there for, you know, a day, that could have really put her backward as well. But there's nothing I can do about that because it's not my property. I can't be like, hey, can I move all your junk? It's rude, first of all. And second of all, it's just not my place to do that. So I have some ideas. Hang on, I'm not going to tell you my ideas yet, but hopefully when I actually put them into play, I'll be able to make a video of that as well. So just want to tell you about Patches and her stupid bald spot before we went over to the other field. Not gonna lie, one of my favorite things is pulling up and having all of them just start bawling and come running toward me. See, again, this is another reason why I'm desperate to have my own place. Like, it's still looped shut, but look how far it got pushed open. I don't know if the ladies did it or what. All right, let's see if I can get this open. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. Just hit you in the head. Just hit you in the head. Okay, excuse me. Excuse me. It's not your cookie. She's like kicking me. Okay, move. Go in. Go in this way. Excuse me, ladies. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, caught on the fence. Look. There we go. All right, let me put you down for a second. Oh my gosh, sheep are very insistent, and I need more hands. I just got bit. They don't have very big teeth, but they know how to use them. Hi, little girl. Oh, look at that baby. Here you go. All right, Pisces. Pisces has been headbutting the little lamb. Oh, and there goes Unica. You gotta be nice, little buddy. You're a pig. And again, for anyone who's out there watching and worried, these are like no brand graham crackers that have no high fructose corn syrup. No high fructose corn syrup in it. And they get like half a graham cracker divided up between them every couple days. What are you doing? All right, I want to go see the lamb and see if she'll take a cookie. All right, she's over here at the water, which is a great sign. Here's the minerals. I moved those under the overhang. So that they wouldn't get as wet, although they might need a little bit more. Let's see if I can get near the lamb. Still have plenty of water. Well, she's up and eating. It looks like she's doing okay, so maybe I'll just put more cord in the water. Come here, baby girl. She's eating her minerals. Good girl. All right. Whoa, did I fall over? She lays down a lot in between. Alright, so this is a weird angled shot. I apologize. I don't have enough hands. I grabbed some pellets, and these are a alfalfa Timothy mix. I'm going to see if the little girl will eat a little bit more. And I grabbed my syringe. So since she's up and looking okay, I'm going to add a little bit more cord to their water. I just dumped in that extra that I had in the container that was like 90 milliliters, maybe minus a little bit. So I'm going to put like another 30 or so. Okay, I'm cracking up. Because Tierney over here, Denise, I got your name wrong. This is where I put some pellets down by accident the other day. And so she's like over there wanting some. All right, I'll give you a snack. All right, again, let me find enough hands to do this. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to watch her when we start doing grain to flush, because she is clearly going to be a pig. And again, you can see how big the big girls are. And so I want to make sure Veritas is big enough, otherwise we're going to have some really awkward breeding pairs. All right. Here's little girl. Come here, pretty girl. Come here, pretty girl. Oh, look what I have. A wah? I'm being charged. Charge. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh no, here's another one. Oh goodness. Oh, she came over. Okay. Come on. Oh, yeah. Okay, hang on, guys. Right here. Baby girl. I don't know if you can see any of this because I'm being like accosted by sheep. Come here, baby girl. Excuse me, be nice. Come here, ladies. Let's go find, come here. Gotta like not turn my back. Come here. Come I'm also trying to watch too because Pisces keeps headbutting. But look at that. How? Excuse you. Come here, ladies. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. They're on the ground, buddy. I get. You want some too? Come here, little girl. Come here, little girl. Oh, she won't want them. She doesn't want to eat them from me. She just wants to go where the other girls are. All right. Well, apparently we're gonna have to rethink that. All right. Oh, I got a little more. Hi. Sure. Here you go. All right. Well, yeah. She's in there. She's fighting. Pisces. I need Pisces to accept her. Hey. Really hip check her. Oh, there goes my knees. Yeah, I know, okay. Pisces. Stop being a jerk. Hi, hi. I think Pisces is the only one who's mean. Unica kind of ran at her a little bit earlier today. I think you saw that. I think I got it on film. Look how small she is. Oh, poor baby girl. I can't wait until we get her and Patches together, but I don't want to bring her over to Patches Field while she still has Smushy Butt, because if Veritas gets something, then we are done for. Alright, let's go grab some cord. So I also refilled their minerals, which is hilarious because the container wasn't empty, and yet I dumped things in, and they are all like jockeying for position and going crazy. So definitely, they take me out. Definitely when we start feeding grain for their flush ration, I'm gonna have to get enough trough space that they can all be eating at the same time. Otherwise, Miss Pisces chunky butt over there is going to be like shoving everyone out of the way. Denise and Tierney are also pretty pushy too. So I want to make sure everyone gets their equal share over here in the bucket. Was that delicious? Was that delicious? All right, so I think that's all for the sheep update for today. Here comes Denise now. Hopefully everybody's gonna be okay. I can't take digging another sheep grave. That was super sad, especially since these guys are meant to be pets. They've all got names. In theory, they're gonna be able to stay forever. They'll be able to live out their retirement years after they give me a few good sets of lambs. So, all right, say goodbye to the sheeps for now.